Hello, good morning, and this is Insights on Citizen FM 93.7. My name is Lawrence Umoette. It's 10:13 in the city of Abuja, and time once again for Insight. It's 95 days until the 2023 general elections. On February 25th, 2023, over 90 million Nigerians, depending on INEC's final voter register, will be expected to troop out to elect a new president. The choice will be from candidates of the 18 political parties who have fielded candidates. On the same day, members of the National Assembly will also be elected across the country. 2 weeks later, elections for governorship and state houses of assembly will also be held in 28 states. A total of 837 candidates would be participating in the March 11th, 2023 governorship elections in 28 states. 10,240 candidates will also vie for the 993 state assembly seats. That's the data for the main elections. There is no doubt that apprehension sort of is in the polity. Political parties are looking forward to getting as much leverage as possible before the election. The election umpire appears almost overwhelmed with the task ahead. Law enforcement agencies are neck deep in ensuring peace. It's a mixed bag of scenarios out there, but the days are counting. On Inside today, we are looking at the dominant issues and how they may affect positively or otherwise the outcome of the election and the running to the election. It's going to be a day that our phone lines will be open almost immediately because there are a lot to talk about and there are a lot in the polity that have been developing in the last couple of weeks. And we want to hear from you. What are those issues? From us here, there are a couple of issues we need to look at. We need to look at INEC's, the challenges before INEC in terms of recent attacks on their facilities, in terms of funding, in terms of political or perceived political pressure, are they real or not? Litigations that are almost serving as a distraction to INEC, and also expectations from electorate in terms of assessing the PVCs when eventually the date will be announced, and so many other issues. We also want to look at violence in the polity. Is the police capable of handling this? What of the politics of addressing the violence in our polity? There's also the issue of the monetization of the electoral process, which has been on for as long as we can remember. And a lot of other issues that some people believe may contribute one way or another to the electoral process. So, as we start, you can join the conversation. It's going to be on all platforms. On our phone lines, you can call us on 0903 2229 797. I'll take that again. 0903 2229 797. You can also call us on 0818 2222 205. Or you can also call us on 0808 2222 937. Any of these numbers, you can also send us a WhatsApp message and we will be glad to read your message. You can also join us on our different platforms on social media, on Facebook at Citizen FM Abuja, on Instagram at Citizen FM 937. Also our Twitter handle at Citizen FM 937. Let's begin the conversation on all these platforms and let's talk about our elections and what we think might be impediments or what we think might also encourage people to come out to vote or what we think the process would look like. There are a lot of issues that I've listed. Whichever one catches your fancy, feel free, hit me up, let us talk about it. The number once again is 0903 2229797. That's 0903 2229797. Or you can also call us on 0818 2222205. Or you can also call us on 0808 2222037. Any of these numbers, let's hear what you have in mind concerning the polity, concerning the election, which we said is 95 days from today, the presidential election. Insight will return in a moment. Please don't go away. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Sir Lawrence.
Good morning. Who's on the line, please?
My name is Umoette. I'm calling from Nasarawa State.
Okay, please go ahead.
Okay, my opinion in this matter, what it brings is that actually we are Nigerians. I'm begging Nigerians through this political platform this morning because Nigeria, we are suffering. Every Nigeria is suffering in this administration of APC. Please, if you go INEC office, there are many people register PPC and they don't go collect it. Day before yesterday, on Friday, I'm on the office, I go collect my PPC. If you went there, there are many PPC places there, nobody can collect it. Please, I'm begging Nigeria. What you say you register for those studies is this. If you register, go and collect. If you register and you don't collect, it means that you don't do anything. Because if you don't have PPC, you can't do vote. And tomorrow, you will begin the cry and the child saying they suffer. And now they suffer yourself. Please, I'm begging Nigeria this morning. Please, if you know, say you register PPC, try and go and collect it. Because INEC, they are doing their best. Because if you go INEC office now, I'm telling you, there are PPC already in INEC office. So that is my opinion this morning. Thank you.
Thank you. You didn't tell us your name, please.
My name is Innocent. I'm calling from Nasarawa State.
Okay, thank you so much, Innocent. God bless you. Have a beautiful day ahead.
Okay.
Well, that was Innocent from Nasarawa State talking about people who need to go collect PVC. I think that's given. If you had registered and you sent a message that your PVC is ready, don't waste time and don't wait until the last day before you rush down. It's part of your civic duties as a citizen. So that's it. Well, this is still Insight. If you're just joining us, it's 10:23 now. And on Insight, we are looking at the trending issues in the polity ahead of the election, which comes up in 95 days. That's the presidential election. And we are looking at some issues, some of them disturbing, some of them part of the electoral process, and we need to. One of them is the recent violence notice in the polity. And let's take this call. I think we have a caller here. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Oops, we lost that. It's still reading. I don't know. Well, you can call us back. We picked your call, but we can't seem to hear from you. Okay, let's see. Hello, good morning.
Hello, is that Citizen FM?
Beautiful. This is Citizen FM. Good morning. Who's on the line, please?
My name is Martins. I'm calling from National State.
Okay, Martins, welcome to Insights. Please go ahead.
Please. Hello?
Hello, go ahead.
Please, I want to make an inquiry.
Okay.
Does this Ekeneze, does it still work with you?
Okay, yes, but you can call us after the program. Let's discuss that. This is Insight. It's a political program that we are talking about the polity. But as for if you want to make
thank you. I'll call later. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, it's still Insight on Citizen FM 93.7, and you can call us on this number 0903 222 9797. You can call us on 0808 2222037. Also, you can also call us on 0818 2222205. Any of these numbers, and we will be glad to listen to you. And we are looking at the polity. Elections are coming up in about 95 days from today. And some issues over the weeks have dominated public discourse. Challenges faced by INEC, attacks on its facilities, perceived political pressures, and so many other things. I think we have a call here. Oh, we just lost this call. You can call back, and we will take your call. You can also send us a WhatsApp message. You can also be part of our live stream. Just type in Citizen FM 93.7. Let's see this. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, please, who is on the line? Tell us your name and where you're calling from, please.
I'm Saliu Gorko, calling from Maraba.
Okay, Saliu, please go ahead.
Yes, I want to align with the last caller. You know, my appeal is that for us to change whatever situation we are facing in this country democratically, is to, for us, we have to go to ANIC and collect all the our PVC, because all this social media boss that this person will win, this person will not win, that is not the issue. The winning, I think, lies with our voters card. Let us endure by whatever means to collect this voters card. And I believe we are going to change whatever situation we are facing in this country come 2023, inshallah.
Okay, so Salisu, before I let you go, what do you think? How do you think the law enforcement agencies can handle violence in the electoral space?
Well, it's sensitization. They have to sensitize the public that look, it's an election. I mean, it's not violence. You understand? And two, the security agents also need to, sit down with the representatives of all these political parties. Let them come together. Tell them that, look.
Hello, go ahead. Oh, we lost that. I think ID just bumped that call. Hello, ID. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, please go ahead.
Just a small thing. It's issue of underage voting. This voter registration is used somewhere in this country. What is INEC doing to control this thing? Because I learned that so far children were registered, so that maybe they will vote when the election comes. Why are they allowing such things?
Okay,
I don't know.
I think INEC has addressed that. Currently we are doing they are doing display of the voter register, so you can make observations. If you know anybody on that list who is underage, you can raise issues, and those issues will be addressed.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank God. The figure is becoming very powerful, though.
Well, thanks to the citizens.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much, Eddie, for calling. Thank you. Yes, the number is still 0903. Oops. Okay, the number is 0903 2229 797. Or you can also call us on 0818 2222 205. Or you can also call us on 0808 2222 037. Let's take this call. Okay. Hello, good morning. Oops. Engineer Mana, we picked your call, but I think we lost that. You can try us again, Engineer Mana. The number is 0903 2229 797 or 0818 2222205. In the alternative, you can also call us on 0808 2222037. Any of these numbers, let's talk. What are you looking forward to ahead of the election? What are your observations on the electoral space? What are those issues you would want the necessary authorities to address? There are a lot of them that we have talked about. Maybe you could join the conversation. Also, you can join us on our social media platforms. On Facebook, you can join us at Citizen FM Abuja. On Instagram, at Citizen FM 937. And on Twitter, at Citizen FM 937. Any of this, there are so much to talk about. Insight will return in a moment. Please don't go away.
Updates on digital technology around us, discussing the latest development and how technology can enrich you and make your life more exciting. Citizens Tech Talk with Mina. Welcome to our world of technology. Every Wednesday, 11 a.m. to 12. Citizens Tech Talk with Mina, expanding our global reach through technology.
Abuja, plus including our surrounding areas. The freshest family magazine Jollyman program. When the Sabias waiting they play. Don't chale for una Bonga Radio, Citizen 93.7 FM Abuja. And you know what? Una freshest Owerri tomatoes. Night and that to the give una fresh story. We go take you back memory lane. Plus including make your belly be sugar industry. For waiting they play, no dull moment from the beginning to the end of the 1 hour program. Waiting they play with the freshest Owerri tomatoes every Saturday and Sunday, 12 noon to 1 p.m. for Citizen 93.7 FM Abuja. Waiting they play. Sit down, listen, hear waiting they play.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Super Citizen at Sunset on Citizen FM 93.7. This is the fun-packed radio show you heard about. Did you miss any one of our programming today? Join me, Diddy, from the Citizen Pot, when we run through our programs from sunrise. Stay abreast, get informed on news roundup. It even gets better. Do you think you know Nigeria? Answer 3 questions correctly and be one of our daily winners on Quizzes. It is the full package. Let's take you back, way back on African Vibes. Let's celebrate the African people, the rich cultures across borders, the languages, the good food, and wealth of excellence on African Vibes. Join me every Monday to Friday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. It is on Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja.
Hello, thank you for joining us again. Stay tuned. It's still Citizen FM 93.7. My name is Lawrence Umoette. It's 10:34 in the city. And I'm being joined by Amadine Uyi, who is the bureau chief of News Central in Abuja and also the northern editor. Amadine, thank you for being part of our program.
Thank you, Lawrence.
All right, Amadine, we are just, it's 95 days to the presidential election, and we are looking at some sticky issues, some talking points in the polity. One of them is the challenges ahead for INEC in terms of recent attacks, in terms of litigations, in terms of perceived or real political pressures, access, and also making provisions for the PVC. We're also looking at violence in politics. We are looking at monetization of and a whole lot of it. But for you, let's start from INEC. What are your fears? Are there, first of all, are there any fears from your side that INEC might crumble under these challenges?
No, for me, I've not really entertained any fear from the part of the commission after following them closely. It's just the usual pressures they've been facing, just like you said, a pressure from Nigerians to deliver on free, fair, and credible elections. Last week, the chairman of INEC came out to say that the elections will not be postponed. Remember the last 2 election cycles, we've had elections postponed for whatever reason, mainly due to logistics challenges and the rest. INEC has tried to assure us. 2 weeks ago, they began meeting with several stakeholders to outline what they have achieved and what they have done, what they have, and the plans they have laid out and how they have followed it. So for me, I don't. My fear is not really from INEC. It's from our political class, which, like you have said, because our political class is clear that we are not ready to turn a new leaf. We are still hearing cases of violence. We are still hearing, we see the barrage of fake news on social media by supporters trying to change the narratives. In fact, several weeks ago, the embassy has had to sanction several news outlets who did not do due diligence in trying to confirm some information before they put it out. This is because our political class has really not changed. But we are hoping that that INEC, if INEC can put his foot on the ground and insist that he's not ready to bend the rules, then politicians will know that it is not business as usual.
Okay, Amadine, I also know that you have a lot of experience in terms of covering violence and issues relating to election violence. Recently, a few days ago, the IGP met with presidential candidates, some of them. Now, do you think with the situation, the Nigerian police or our security agencies can really curb this because of sometimes the political undertone?
Yes, I would like to, let me judge from the recent election, because sometimes it's one thing to follow what people are saying on social media, it's another thing to follow what you see on ground. remember that I was on ground in the last Osho election. I was also on ground in the last Ekiti election. I've been on ground in several off-cycle elections. And from what I saw, especially the last Osho election, if our security agencies want to curb violence in the board, it is very easy, because exactly what happened during Osho election was that we saw the military. They were deployed for the election, but you did not see them near the polling stations. They were on the major highways and the major streets. And what happened was that as you showed your accreditation, you will be allowed access to pass. You just got there, showed your accreditation. If you did not have any accreditation, then they will tell you that there is no use for you being on the federal roads or on the major highways. Then the police too, there was constant patrol. That was why in the Osho election, in fact, it was towards the end of the election we began to hear that there was violence in one or two places. But you cannot use that to judge the whole election, because if you have over 2,000 polling units and there's violence in only 2 polling units, then you know that you cannot use 2 polling units to judge 2,000 or 3,000 polling units. So from their conduct, in the line, at a point in time, I even had to, when I met with INEC officials, I asked them, what did you people tell security agencies this time? Because when you compare it to situation like when I covered the Edo off-cycle election, you were showing the security agencies your accreditation as press, as observers, and they still refuse you to pass. So you were wondering if these organizations were not working together. But unlike Osho and Ekiti, once they saw your accreditation, which your due accreditation from INEC, they allowed you to do your duty. So I would say there was an improvement. Then the areas where there was violence were the places where they were not deployed. So what we will say is that during the general election, we want them to do a full deployment. We understand that yes, it was off-cycle election, it was easy to cover, but we have security formations who on that election they will not be doing anything. Let them contribute to the development of the country, and election is one of the core yardstick for measuring the development of any country. So if they can deploy full deployment to ensure that they dominate every area, every space, then I can tell you that the thugs who want to go around snatching ballot boxes or want to go around fomenting trouble, they will have a rethink, because they know that these security agencies are not there to look at their faces. They are here to stop whatever nefarious activity they want to carry out. So for me, I think our security agencies have the ability, have the capacity to stop violence. It is the only question is there the willpower for them to do so? President Buhari has been drumming it in the last 3 weeks. He has, before the IG of police met with political parties. Remember that not more than 2 or 3 weeks before then, President Buhari had met with the police and told them that he wants to leave a legacy of good, fair, and credible election when he's leaving. And he has told them that on no condition. So if President Buhari drummed it in the leadership of the police, and then the leadership of the police followed suit and invited the heads of political parties and the candidates and told them that, see, we have gotten order from the CNC. Therefore, anybody who is thinking of violence should have a rethink. Then I think we're on the right path.
All right, Amadine, let's look at the issue. Let's look at the scene, the politics before the election. We are talking about violence in rallies, violence around and amongst politicians and everything. And the IG stopped short of calling out the state governors recently, saying that they were also responsible for some of this violence. Now, let's look at, you know that policemen, especially the senior police officers and senior security officers, are also Nigerians. Some of them have a career ahead of them. And these are political seasons. So how do they balance these things without being drawn into the turf by politicians who will always cry wolf?
Now, Lawrence, as it has always been done in the past, just like the political class will make their overtures to these people. But like you said, it is that policeman who is looking at his career, who thinks that I've had over 30 years in service and I will not want to end it on a very sour note. The political class will always make overtures to these people. Crime will always appeal to man, but it is left to that person to sit down, look at the circumstances around there, and make a decision based on what he thinks is right for him or himself. What the police used to do before in past was that a few days before the election, there will be redeployments. So that if you have made any arrangements,
or deal,
that you are going to do anything, the police tries to help you to help yourself. By redeploying you, they are helping you because they know that if you do something that will tarnish the name and the image of the police, you will be dealt with. So what the police leadership tries to do is they try to redeploy their senior police officers to places they are not familiar with, so that it will already be too late to be able to make any concrete arrangement to help any politician. We hope that will continue, but the buck lies and stop on that police person, because just as human beings, we face temptation every day. Even Jesus Christ in the Holy Bible said, help us, deliver us not into temptation, because he knows that we must face temptation. But it is you now to sit down and look around and ask yourself that is this thing worth me destroying my career, or is it worth me going to jail? It is you that will not make that decision, because the law is there. The law will not change because of you. But it is you that need to act and live according to the law. Even in advanced societies, there are these temptations where people try to use the apparatus of the state to benefit themselves. But it is not you now that will not make the decision whether you want to overlook it and still. We have had good policemen. We have had policemen that have done incredible.
Hello? We lost Ahmadi there. Hello, who's on the line?
Steven, how you doing?
Who is on the line, please? Hello? Oh. Hello, Ahmadine.
Yes.
Hey, please continue. I think we lost you for a moment.
Okay, I said that we have had policemen, senior police officers who have done incredibly well before, during, and after elections. We hope that we'll see another crop of policemen who will be able to write their name in gold, so that Nigerians can boast and Nigerians can commend them even after elections.
Ahmadine, there's also still another sticky issue that has refused to go, and that's the monetization of the process in Ekiti and Osun that you covered. These were issues that dominated the discussion. Is there any likelihood that next February things may be different?
No, Lawrence, I would like to say something about monetization. Is based on my opinion, but I think it's fairly right. Why are we seeing this issue of monetization crop up more than it has in the past? It is because it is actually a reaction to the system being tightened. Because once upon a time, you will see that the politicians did not care about the voters. They knew they could take in their talks, they could influence election officials. But we have seen that from the INEC end, we have seen that the commission has begun to tighten the noose very well, such that it is hard for you to remember before. The politicians will go to any polling units with talks and disrupt it, because it was the polling unit where they felt that their opponent held sway. And at the end, it will be cancelled. But what has INEC come out to say? INEC has come out to say, if talks disrupt the voting process in a polling unit, we are going to reconduct election there under tighter security. So you see now that idea of using talks to go and cancel your opponent's vote is not working. Then on the issue of influencing INEC officials, it has become very, very difficult. And INEC has also come with the beavers, such that he said there will be no form to fill your details when you say the voting machine is not working. Therefore, let's resort to. So you see, on the part of the commission, the nose has been tightened very well. So now the politicians know that the electorate have to decide. So what do? They are now trying to influence the electorate with money, such in that they will decide, though under an influence. So what we now see now is that it is the electors that are deciding, but under an influence. So for now, it will be very difficult to tell you that it will be easy to eradicate vote buying, because vote buying also has its roots in poverty and lack. As long as poverty and lack is not being weaponized, when people have their basic, someone has his basic and take care of his family, you cannot influence him with peanuts and say, come and vote for me, I'll give you a bag of rice. So we are hoping that the system will improve, the process will improve, and monetization will die in natural death. Because even if you send the EFCC, these politicians are becoming too sophisticated. Sometimes money is even distributed before the election. Exactly. So how will you now know? how will you now know those who are going to, on their own, going to be bribed or have received money? So, but just I believe that we trust INEC, that INEC will come up with ways to be able to beat this new trend, that such that voters have to sell their vote. But we are hoping that it will reduce, and as Nigerians become more and more aware, they will know that it's foolish to sell your vote to a politician that will not give you account for the next 4 years.
All right, Amadinu, I think I'll let you go there. Thank you so much for your intervention.
Thank you, Lawrence.
Well, that's Amadinu, senior broadcast editor, making his intervention on what we've been discussing and these issues that we've been talking about. It's still Insight on Citizen FM 93.7. It's about 10:51 now, so that means we have less than 4 minutes to go, but we can still squeeze in one or two phone calls. The number to call is 0903 222 9797. You can also call us on 0808 222 or you can call us on 0818 33 22205. That's 0818 222 2205. Any of these numbers, you can also send us a WhatsApp message. We are ready to take your message. That's a message here on WhatsApp. It says, thank you so much, Citizen FM, for bringing this up. We really wish that a lot of people are more interested in what happens in the polity instead of just offering criticism. And you didn't put your name. Please, when you send us a WhatsApp message, let's have your name and where you're writing from, so that we'll be able to keep tabs with our feedback mechanism. So it's still Insight. 1 or 2 minutes more for us to take phone calls, and that's enough. 0903 222 9797. Or you can also call us on 0808 222 or the last number there is 0818 222 2205. Any of these numbers. Inside, we discussed INEC challenges, violence in politics, monetization of the process, and so many other things happening. And also the need for people to go get their PVCs. If you register during the January to July window, INEC says they are going to come up with an announcement and timetable for people to come out and get their cards, so that when election comes up in the next 95 days, you will not have any excuse. As a Nigerian, you owe the country that duty to perform that civic responsibilities. That's our package on Insights for today. The program returns tomorrow with another interesting topic. Thank you so much for being part of the program. My name is Lawrence Umoette. Have a beautiful day ahead.
Make we join our hearts to build a nation of our dream. Your problem is my problem and my joy is your joy. Make we join our hearts to build a nation of our dream. Your problem is my problem and my joy is your joy. Epa!